Alright, haven't done a video in a while, but just doing a cool little upgrade on the Autozam here. So for those of you that don't know, it's a little K car from Japan. It's a 3-cylinder turbo, super tiny little engine. So pulled out the intercooler, just a little baby guy here, going to this big guy here. Factory, they are mounted right back over in here, and they get air from this vent here. Well, they're pretty restrictive, so what I did here is took the coolant bottle, which normally goes here. I moved it obviously back there, and I'm gonna do kind of a V-mount right in here. So that is going to be hopefully a more efficient setup, and then I'll do some heat shielding and some ducting maybe from the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of these license plate shields for the heat shields over here, and then yeah, hopefully make just a little bit more power. That way it will be a little more effective on American roads. So I'll start the video back here when I get that thing started to be mounted in and such. Alright, so kind of didn't film most of it going in, but I do have it kind of roughly mocked in. It does work. So basically we had a 90-degree bend here, had to do a reducer, and then the intercooler. I did order a different bend here so that it comes out and actually goes tighter. That way this can come back more and be a little more flat. Right now it's pretty angled, so like a little more flat. I also ordered a fan for the top and for the bottom. One will push up air through and pull air through, and then basically I actually ended up getting rid of the bracket that went here and the intake that was here, and we moved it so the piping goes from here straight back, and again this is just kind of temporary. It goes back, and if you can see back there, mounts right directly to the turbo. Now the intake filter, you can kind of see that blue coupler all the way down in there. That is the bend for it, and you can actually see the filter there back underneath the car. It's actually kind of right underneath, like probably there in the car, and you could probably see it up in there, yeah. So that should get nice cool air, and then once this intercooler is set up, the idea is I will get some ducting and have it actually pull air, kind of scoop air up from down there, up through the top. The fans will push and pull air through the intercooler, and then kind of shoot it, in theory, out this vent here, which has vents up at the top. So that is the idea. I did use it drove it around yesterday for a bit and kind of did some tests, and problem is it all gets so hot, that's why I need to make some venting and some fans. But this side was like scalding hot almost, which, yeah, probably not great. This side was warm. It was still hot, but it was definitely a whole lot cooler than this side. So it is working. You know, once I get the fans and everything like that, we'll see how effective it really is. I did have to turn the boost up as I noticed a small drop in pressure. Dropped about probably 2.5 pounds of boost. I was running about 12.5 before, and after that it dropped down to about 10. But other than that, it seems to be running good. Sounds good, get a lot more turbo noise, and I think in the long run it should create a little more power and a little bit more reliability, I guess, just a little less heat. So that's the intercooler. One other little thing, I'm gonna insert a little video of just some of the noises this thing makes now. It makes all the turbo whistle in the world. You get a lot of turbo flutter, as well as just some solid blow-off valve noises. It's pretty quality.